For the second time in 3 years, Tom Izzo and Michigan State celebrating the Big Ten Tournament Championship, a well-earned and hard-fought victory over Purdue Sunday here in Indianapolis. We're thrilled to be joined now by the head coach of the Spartans as Michigan State gets set for what will hopefully be a run of 6 more wins as March continues to march on. And Tom, you're locked in now as a number 2 seed in the Midwest region. A lot of people expected you to be a 1. A lot of people also expected some of the other Big Ten teams that got 5 seeds like Maryland and Indiana to be a little higher. What's your take on the selection committee?
Well, first of all, are you an alum of Michigan State? You know, acting like this is supposed to happen every year, so I'm a little mad.
Well, it does kind of happen every year, Tom. That's why we say that.
You know, I don't really know. First of all, I don't care where we're seated. I said that early. I said it to our media. If we were 1, 2, or 3, I didn't care. I'm going to take a day to enjoy this Big Ten championship because I think this is hard to win right now. There's so many good teams in our league, and we played 3 kind of different teams, you know, a beat-em-up team, a real athletic team in Ohio State, and one that could do both in Maryland. I mean, which I think is going to help us, and I think it'll help them in the NCAA tournament. We also had to play without shooting well. And everybody's, you know, I was worried I would become a jump shot shooting team and you don't guard people. Well, we showed we can guard. I even had Bryn Forbes on the floor when he wasn't making shots. And a year ago, he was probably, you know, my 90-year-old mother was here. He wasn't guarding her. So he's made so much progress. It's been great. But I don't know what the rest of the seedings are. But if an Indiana or Maryland is a 5, 6, or 7, it seems weird to me. I just guess I got to figure out who's ahead of them.
Well, I would ask you, having seen what Bryn did in this tournament, whether or not you have a solution. It's not a question of what him not making shots as much as it is other teams not allowing him to take them. What do you do when the tournament starts to maybe counter that?
Well, I think tonight, number 1, he had some good shots early. The first shot of the game was, you know, I thought we executed better tonight in that stretch to get him an open look. Start of the second half, we got him a wide open one on the baseline, you know, and he just missed some shots. But I watch the guy shoot every day. That does not worry me one bit. Taking him away worries me, but you expect that. I mean, you know, we're going to take away people too. You know, we did a heck of a job on Melo Trumbull and Lehman. You know, we're going to take some people away. I thought we did a pretty good job inside today. And we didn't give up a lot of threes, which is hard to do both on a team that was shooting the ball so well as Purdue is shooting it. I mean, right now, they're one of the hottest teams, I thought, and a very good, well-coached team.
As usual, you've had to deal with injuries. I mean, you look at Denzel going down, also Tum going down, changes your rotation, puts challenges on you. How happy are you, basically, how happy are you with how you're playing now? And what issues do you think you have going into the tournament that you need to correct?
Well, I think the one issue, we need an athletic, you know, and Marvin Clark, he's good, but he's only 6'5". Yeah. You know, Kenny Goins, actually, when we played Maryland the first time, he played 25 minutes and was a very, very important cog in the wheel there. You know, today we could have used an athletic, little bit bigger, long arm guy, but that's the only thing that's a negative. You know, then it's just making sure that our staff, myself, does a better job getting Denzel some rest. Playing the point is not as easy as people think. As you know, you get worn down. You know, everybody says, what a great move, moving Denzel. It is true. Brilliant move. But at the same time, there are some consequences with that, and one of them is wearing down. We got more rest today than we have in probably a month.
That's the problem. He makes it look easy. When you go 17, 9, and 9 over the course of 3 games playing the point, those are pretty good numbers, my friend.
Yeah, and he really did. And then having to make that adjustment. And how about the coaching job we did, get him to throw that lob from his ankles?
Yeah, that was a well-drawn-out play.
That was
well-drawn-out play. Tom, as always, we truly appreciate the time and best of luck rest of March.
Well, thanks, guys. Now I get to go, for once, I get to pull for all the Big Ten teams. You know, we're not beating everybody's brains in, and I'm looking forward to all of us making a little run and see what we can do.
Tom Izzo and the Michigan State Spartans opening up on Friday in St. Louis against Middle Tennessee State.